Hello, it's Mark here from Excel Off the Grid. Now, in Power Query, when we want to connect to a local file, whether that's a workbook, a CSV or a PDF, it's reasonably obvious how we do that. We can just use the user interface. We navigate to where the file's saved and bam, it's done. However, what if our file is saved on OneDrive or SharePoint? How do we find that file? How do we use that as a source inside Power Query? Actually, it's not straightforward. And some of the things that we might tend to look at, such as the URL, can actually lead us down the wrong path. Now, as more companies start using OneDrive and SharePoint as storage locations, these connectors become all the more important. So in this video, let's look at how we can use Power Query to connect to a file either on OneDrive or SharePoint. So if you're ready, let's get started. OneDrive and SharePoint are both web connections. So the first thing we need to do is to find the URL, which is the address of the file. The thing is, it's harder to find this URL than you might think. So here we are in SharePoint. You might think that if I were to open the file, I could copy the URL from the top of the address bar, head back into Excel, go to Data, Get Data from other sources, from web, or alternatively there's just from web in the ribbon. I'll paste the URL into that box and then click OK. Initially it seems hopeful because it comes up with this window that says that we need to sign in to get access. I'm going to come to my organizational account and click Sign In. I'll then select my account. If necessary, I will enter my password, but it looks like I'm now signed in, and then I'll click Connect. Annoyingly, it now says that it's not able to connect to that file. So I'll click Cancel and then head back over into SharePoint. So how about another option? Well, we have these three dots. I can click on those, and from there I get a Copy Link option. I'll select that. This now gives me a unique link to that file. So I'll copy that link, head over back into Excel, and then I'll come back to Data, and then From Web. I'll paste that address in there, and then click OK. Once again, it says that we're not able to connect to that file. Now at this point, you might give up and decide this doesn't work, but it's just because we're not looking in the right place. So let's click Cancel. And we'll come back into SharePoint. Now with the file selected, we can come up and make sure that the information pane has been opened. In there, we can scroll down until we come to the path. If we click on the Copy Direct Link option, that will copy that. And now let's head over back into Excel. Again, we'll go Data, From Web. You can paste in that URL and click OK. This now correctly identifies our file and we can now import that data. There's another option as well. Let me just show you this other option. So within SharePoint, I can click on the three dots and I can go to Open and I'll select Open in App. So rather than in the browser, it will open inside the Excel application. I'll allow that to open up Excel. You can see here that I already have it open in the browser as well. So I have two sessions open at the moment. I can go up to File and then Info. And at the top, you can see that we have a file path. It doesn't appear to show us the full file path. But if we click Copy Path, and then go back, go to Data, From Web, can paste in this URL. Now you'll notice at the end that we have this $web equals 1. We can delete that because we don't need it and then click OK. Once again, that now connects to our data and we can load that into Power Query. Now, what if we want to connect to a folder instead of an individual file? So I've got one file selected within my folder. I'll copy that path, then come back into Excel, go Data, Get Data, from File from SharePoint folder. I'll select that option and then I'll paste the entire URL. From there, I can take off the bits of this file path that I don't need. So I've taken off any reference to shared documents and the file name, and then I'll click OK. With my Microsoft account, I'll sign in once again. And then I'll click Connect. So that now brings up this window where I can click Transform, where if I had more files within that folder, it would list them all out. And then I could then select which files I wanted, or I could even consolidate all of those files together into a single query. So that's it. That's how we connect to a file or a folder on SharePoint. Now, if you're thinking about OneDrive, well, OneDrive is the same because OneDrive is like a personal version of SharePoint. Now, as you've seen, it's possible to do it. The only challenge is finding out where that URL is. But once you know, then that's opened up this whole world of connecting to OneDrive and SharePoint. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Also, if you want to know how to automate Excel, including how we use Power Query so that we can transform our data in the best way, then check out my training program, which is over at exceloffthegrid.com/academy. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.